From Steve Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee, they love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for yan dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. And the Mountaineers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Utah Utes offense will have the opening possession of the game. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is...
Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds the tight end. And the Utes get it past the sticks.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Dampier. Fires toward the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
The field goal is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Those who say you can't go home again don't know Rich Rodriguez as he returns to Morgantown and hoping to take the Mountaineers to near ethereal realm.
Man, you think back.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. They're dealing with a second and long. Rides the back and leads it.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
First down, West Virginia.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run it from the gun.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air. It's Dampier. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Utes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Gallagher. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback moving. Going to try to get it himself. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's White. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass. It's Henderson. Here's a heat. Caught in the backfield, it's White. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down.
There he goes. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it down and run. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utes! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain your defensive ends. You got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hamilton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. He lost one down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. At the 30. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're showing confidence in their running game in the red zone.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
Back's got it. Touchdown, Utah! The offense cashing it in on that drive. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Gets it out quickly. Got room at the 35. There he goes. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth. Rushes on him. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Lets it fly. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Dampier. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Utes with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. Breaks into the open. Got some room entered to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utes!
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Keeps it on the draw. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
West Virginia.
Looking for a man, it's Henderson. Caught over the middle, it's Barnes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Pulls it in, it's Brink. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. That is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half.
And the Utes will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Henderson. The throw. Snagged in the middle, it's White. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they're giving it to the tight end. Turning it on! He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job on this defense staying with it.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They try to pop a run on the draw. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Under fire. They're setting up the screen. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. They'll give it to the back. Creates a little room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Fights off the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Catch in the middle. It's Duke. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
Right, and take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, listen, they aren't as great as corners and covering, so I like finding matchups and exploiting.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Flying out to the left. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
14.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. And they'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Parker. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Those are the kind of plays in the second half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's gotten a lot of touches. Now, defensively, we got to show him things are about to be different.
Pulls and fires complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. Probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
West Virginia.
Dropping back, it's Henderson. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
With the catch, it's White. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Virginia.
Lost to throw again. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pressure coming, and he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Utes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Fires to the middle. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
1st down, West Virginia.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Gallagher. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Safe completion on the screen. Got enough space. Touchdown Mountaineers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Plucks it out of the air. The Utes will have a first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Works the middle of the field. The ball's free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The defense making the play to drop. The dagger with that fumble recovery, and they should be able to run out the clock. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Going to swing it on second down. Can't hang on, it's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be third down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and the pressure will get there. The sack, down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Timeout is called by the offense, 16 seconds left in the game. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on four. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete, and the final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks.